This is Elisa, your licensed financial professional. Happy Saturday, everybody. Today, my topic is all about saving enough for retirement. So, this got me thinking, right? All of you have parents, right? And I want you to look at them, observe them, and especially those who are already in their retirement, okay? See if they have a really very, financially stable retirement, okay? And then, ask them how they were able to get there. But most of the time nowadays, people really don't have enough money for retirement. So if your parents or people that you know, right, are struggling, okay, to retire, they cannot even retire. You see a lot of people, old people, still working, okay, because they cannot afford it, right? So you gotta think about it while you're young, okay? So look at yourself right now. If you don't want to be like them in the future, who are still working, okay, and they wish they can go back and save money, then if you're young, okay, you have a chance, right? You have a chance to have a really happy retirement wherein you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about where to get the money if you get sick, okay? So right now, if you're in your early 20s, okay, you gotta set aside at least 10 to 20% of your income for your retirement. So it's called for savings, it is called paying yourself first. So if you're not saving enough, okay, I advise you to save at least, like I said, 10 to 20%. So most people are saving maybe like $100 aside, $200, okay? That's not enough. So again, it depends on your income. So that's why a lot of people, you need to have an extra income to be able to set aside money, enough money, so that in the future you're going to have enough money to sustain your lifestyle during retirement because it's not going to be very cheap, okay? The minimum retirement that you need to have in the future, if you're in your 20s, early 20s, or even in your 50s or 40s, is around $1.5 million. Because think about it, okay? Retirement is like the longest vacation. It's 80,000 days, okay? So 20 years, to be exact, rule of thumb, it's gonna take you about 20 years in retirement without going back to work. Think about this. During that time, sustaining your lifestyle and still paying your bills, okay? And at that time, it's not going to be very cheap. Like a lot of times people say, oh, I'm going to have less expenses because I already paid off my mortgage. My kids are not in my home anymore, but it's going to be expensive in the future because thinking about your health, okay? Most probably, 70% of people will need long-term care, right? Your health care is the one that's gonna really break your money in the future because again, long-term care is very expensive, okay? You gotta have a plan for that. So what are you doing now that you're young to prepare for that, okay? So make sure you're thinking about it, and if you need help with planning for that very, very long vacation in life, I'm here. I do complimentary financial analysis. Once again, this is Elisa, your licensed financial professional and financial educator, and also a registered Social Security analyst, okay? And I'm here to help. Happy Saturday!